Abby Normal here, and I have a super special surprise that I'm so excited to share. So, over the weekend, I had this idea that I wanted to do a painting specifically for Japanese people. And in my mind, I had this idea that I would paint an angel or a spirit, a really profound, loving spirit, as a gift specifically for Japanese people. Well, anyway, I'm about to show you what I painted. It's really different. So brace yourself. Are you ready for me to show you what it looks like? Ta-da! So I painted this weekend. This is the painting I did for Japanese people. I did one other painting too that I'll have to show you as well. But isn't this kooky? Isn't this nutty? You can see. So we've got some like flowers here, and these are sort of like really crazy looking flowers, and some more flowers, and all these shapes and all this energy sort of going in all these different directions. So who is this person? Who is this person? So I did some channeling work to discover who this person is. And I was surprised to visit. This is an actual real life spirit. She actually looks just like this. She's made out of like techno colors. So if it's a dark place, you could flip on the light, and she's made out of like neon lights and techno colors going in all different directions. What is her message though? That's the question. What is this one's message? In the journey that I did, I'll just let you kind of look at it here for a little bit longer, and then I'll talk a little bit about what the journey experience was like. It's really different, isn't it? And after I painted this painting, I actually thought, it reminds me of a nightclub. It reminds me of lots of lights and a nightclub. They did not know what to expect when I would channel this. So I'm going to tell you about that. So the channeling was like, I don't know, like 20 minutes. I did a journey on this painting. So the story starts out, I'm on a beach, and there's sort of like this big swirling dark hole. I'm like, well, wait, why are we starting with this big swirling dark hole? Why is it getting so like dark and creepy in here with this awesome painting? So I follow the dark hole forward, because the reality is, when we want to go deeper inside ourselves, we have to be in a state of depth, We have to choose to take the journey into the unknown, right? The journey into the unknown can kind of feel like a black hole sometimes. So I took the journey into the unknown. And there sure enough was what was like a really high-end fancy nightclub. And people very well dressed, drinking fancy cocktails, socializing in a way that's very adult, very about perfection, and speaking properly, and kind of showing off how awesome you are in order to make a good impression. People going on dates for the first time, or people just meeting each other for the first time at the bar. So the journey starts out here, but the dark hole sort of veers us away. And so I continue to follow. I move away from the nightclub, and I enter into a space where I just feel sort of lost and confused within myself. There's some energy that I felt releasing sort of like a blockage from my heart portal. And the message was really about, how am I truly expressing love? How am I expressing myself from the heart? That's when this silly spirit shows up, like 3 feet tall, little tiny, and just the outlines of all of this in lots of techno colors speaking to me. So you can see there's sort of like when I first started painting it, there was no smile. It was just this. This was the smile. So it kind of was like weird. And then as I was kind of finishing it up, this became part of the painting. So she asked me a question. We were talking about, she asked me if I could change anything in my life or in the world in order to make me feel more love inside of my heart, in order to bring out the true, genuine smile on my face, what would it be? So I thought for a while and I said, well, if anything, I would love to see the world be able to be more silly. Be able to, people will be able to go outside and it's totally okay to skip from place to place. It's totally okay to sing to yourself as you're walking down the street. It's totally okay to whistle. It's totally okay to just say, hey, high fives to somebody you don't even know. And it's about warmth and love and happiness and people feeling free to express themselves on a childlike level, but in a way that just makes us all feel more cheerful, without feeling that ego, without feeling like I have to be proper or dressed up or appropriate in public places, to have the freedom to just be yourself in public places. And so I said that to her. So that's when we started to discover what the purpose of this painting was all about. And the question that comes at the end is, for you looking at the painting, it's not just about the smile that we share with the world, because sometimes we smile, right? But behind the smile is a frown. Sometimes we smile just because it's the right thing to do. It's appropriate to smile in public. But behind the smile, we're really thinking about gloomier things, We go to the nightclub in order to relax and to socialize. We go to the nightclub to be ourself, right? But we need alcoholic beverages in order to really loosen up and be ourself. We don't really know how to be ourself in public. So even at the nightclub, what is the honest smile that we're sharing even at the nightclub? It's really asking a question is, what brings out the real smile in you? And now, be more like that. That's the real you. Step into what you are really like. If you want to skip in public places, then why are you not skipping? Who cares what anybody else thinks? If it brings out the real smile in you, you'll discover it brings out the real smile in other people too. Even if they're a bit strange, it's a little bit strange, they'll find an odd bit of happiness filling their heart because they saw somebody skipping today and doing something different. But that's just me. What brings out the real smile in you? That's the question. So this painting is a gift to talk about smiles, to talk about sort of bright lights too and happiness. But what is your happy? What brings out the real smile in you? If you could change anything about the world or about your life in order to feel like the real smile is coming forward from deep down inside you, the smile that comes from your heart, what would it be? So this is what this painting is about. It's supposed to be a mirror to see into the heart of your smile. So when you look at her looking back at you, you think about, how are you smiling today? And in what ways can you maneuver through life and do things differently in order to manifest more of the natural smile that comes from your heart? She is really neat. She's really neat. It was really an unexpected experience. All right, that's all I'm going to share about this painting here. But it's going to be available on Divine Angel Place, specifically for Japanese people. I hope you enjoy this creation of mine. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your interest in what I have to share. And I wish you a wonderful day.